this thing, let's just start by giving a we'll let you know what this is, a little introduction about the car if you don't know. Hopefully a little bit more viewers get intrigued with it. This is a 1970 Monte Carlo. It was sitting in the field for all but 15-20 years until about a year and a half ago, a little less. We pulled it out in May of, I guess it'd be 22 May of 21, because we went to LS Fest last year, which was 22. So May of 22. So I forget it's 2023. But either way, we got it out of the field, the backyard basically. Pulled it out. It had a transmission in it, and that was it. This car was rough. No interior, no nothing. I'll maybe bloop some pictures or add some a video that we did before on this car. But we pulled it out of the woods, made it, thrashed on it, got it to LS Fest. It has a 5.3 bone stock with an LS7 stock cam put in it with LS7 valve springs. So it's a stock LS7 cam and a 5.3 LM7, 2099 to 2003-ish year. This is a drive-by cable, so it's at least 2003 and lower. It's got twin, these are GT35s from Max Speeding Rods, Amazon, eBay Turbo. This thing cost 130 bucks, I think. And we slapped this thing together, stock manifolds, you know, cheap JDM wastegates and blow-off valves. We actually got a 50mm towel blow-off valve, so it's a decent name brand. But yeah, we put a T56 behind it, and we have so far gone through 3 clutches. One was a stock LS7 clutch, which should have held this, because this thing's probably only making, I mean, this thing, 7 pounds of boost, probably only making probably about 500 honestly to the crank, so it probably isn't that much. It's on real low timing, very, very conservative. So an LS7 clutch should have worked. Blew through that, and I was like, well, maybe it was just because it was a used clutch. So we put a twin disc McLeod in it, and that thing held great. We put the 500 break-in miles on it, and then went to go make a pull. It held first to second. I hit third gear, and it slipped. So I was like, what the hell, you know, what's going on? Come to find out, we think our linkages are, because it's got an old 70 pedal in it, a Willwood Master, because I had it laying around. And yeah, we think it's overextending and either 1, bending the clutch fork, the clutch fingers, or 2, it's overextending and not letting it release all the way, and it causes it to slip because it's not getting the correct pressure. So manuals are awesome. I love them. I wish they would go in every vehicle. I wish people would put them in every vehicle still. But yeah, we're gonna have to do the unthinkable and put an automatic in it, because this right here, we got a Turbo 400. It's a manual valve body Turbo 400. I was told I had a trans brake in it. It doesn't have the solenoid on the side. Not really worried about it. I paid $1,000 for it years ago, and I had a converter laying around, so we're gonna put this behind it. It's not really what I wanted to do, but when you go manual racing, driving, whatever, making power with a manual, you're talking $6-7 grand for the I think it was Advanced Drivetrains or something like that. Their clutch pedal assembly was $1,000, just the clutch pedal assembly. Then we would have to get another clutch, so that's another $1,000. If you get a cheap one, $900. If you get an expensive one, $1,500. So I mean, you're talking lots of money to still keep it a manual, which it would be awesome, and it would be so much more fun. It'd be awesome to drive. Burnouts would be even cooler. But I have $1,000 in a Turbo 400, and I'm gonna put it in there because I don't have $1,000 for another clutch for it to not last very long. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna get this thing up on the lift. Might be in the next video, because this one's just going to be a little short clip on the car, an introduction to what it is, and us getting it running again for the first time. But the next video will come out here real soon. We're going to be putting a Turbo 400 in this thing. Should make it pretty easy with the shop and the lift. So hopefully this weekend is the weekend this thing will be back out on the road. It needs a little gas and maybe a battery, but I might take it for a drive as it is, and that might end off this video. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. This thing's going to be awesome. I do have 4 sets of tires for this thing laying around, so we are going to be doing some burnouts when we're done. So stay tuned. We'll have fun. And yeah, go like, subscribe, follow, share, or don't. Whatever. Do what you want. So here it is.